Hello, Leonard Scott Lighthouse. So, guys, I decided to do a drop reading for whoever needs to hear this message. And I've meditated upon the runes, and I also did a little research because I wanted to make sure I was understanding what this message was. I got down to like about the fourth rune, and I'm like, I know what it's saying. So, I'm gonna get up close here so y'all can get a good look at it. So, what we have first is we have Urus, which is strength. It's also a separation of paths, people, places, situations that are no longer serving you. And I've been talking a little bit about that here on my channel, about letting negative situations go, because I myself personally had an old situation pop back up again that for a whole week, it just kind of threw my whole world into chaos. And I've no doubt other people are going through the same thing. And sometimes you just have to step back and see the old coming up again and realize that this is a lesson from the past. So I'm pretty sure there's some other people going through the same thing. And it only took me a couple of days to realize some people, places, and things just no longer have a right or a place in my life. You know, like I've been saying here recently, you cannot help people that don't want to help themselves. So maybe some of you are also going through that, something similar to that. Okay? So what we then have is we have Thurius, which is, again, looking at everything from your past and realizing that it's time because of Othello. Othello also talks about separating paths, about using your foundations that you've had that have always been the parts of your character that have gotten you through. Those are what you need to rely on now, because new gifts are coming in, and some kind of new partnership is coming in that is better than the old. Okay? Now, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, so, or parts of it may resonate with you and parts of it may not. But the divine always enters into partnerships that are right for you. And sometimes the divine comes in to tell you what's not right for you. You need to listen to those messages. And the reason why I say that is because then we have ISO, which is frozen, which means no forward movement. And this could be either in a literal or figurative sense. Okay? There may be some obstacles in your path that are telling you that you need to think about them before making the best decision for yourself. So rely on your spirit guides and your angels, because they are bringing in messages. Okay? They are bringing in messages and warnings, and or maybe your intuition is speaking to you, and it's just a light little whisper, and it's such a small whisper that you don't really hear it, that you're not really paying attention. And if you don't pay attention, then you have no new birth. You know, it's time to let go of more baggage, more things that just are not going to be in your life to be the person that you are truly meant to be. Okay? And once you release those things, then you have relief from whatever is causing you minor temporary discomfort in your life. Okay? Does that make sense? Because then we have joy. So that tells me that some of y'all are going to do the smart thing. Maybe not everybody, because sometimes it could be a family member, or it could be a friend you've had for a long time that you're always running to their rescue. But for those of you that are able to let the old go, you are going to have some positive joy come into your life and movement. Movement forward. And maybe even things on a material level will get better, because Fihu is the rune of money. Okay? I don't know if y'all can see. This stone has a shine to it. There we go. Fihu. So Fihu is talking about having more blessed things coming into your life. Does that make sense? So listen to your instincts. Don't blame the universe if you fall back on an old habit, an old thing that you used to always rely on. Because some things, going into the 5D, guys, old things that we used to rely on, and I have found this one out the hardest way, are not going to serve you now. Sometimes you have to be more creative. You have to, even though it hurts us, you sometimes have to let go of people that are just a drain on your energy, your time, your finances, your life, to be more truly who you are. And if you're a healer, I know that personally that is very hard to do. It is really hard. I just recently, after like the third bout of trying to help a friend that doesn't want to help himself, when he told me, don't text me again, this time it didn't even hurt. I don't know if maybe I was just now ready to actually hear it, but I have to choose what's best for me. Don't you? Don't you have to choose what's best for you? And rather it's a child, a sibling, an old childhood friend, a relative that's the one that's always coming around bumming money off of you, but they never seem to, they seem like they're on a hamster wheel. They're on a tread that goes around and around. And while your life's trying to go forward, they keep dragging you back into their drama, their situations that, you know, and you find yourself time and time again falling onto that. Get off that hamster wheel. If they want to get on that hamster wheel and stay on that hamster wheel, let them. You know, Mel Robinson talks about the let them theory. Let them do whatever they're going to do. You cannot live someone else's life. You can only live yours. Does that make sense? So I'm going to grab here some tarot, and we're going to see if what the tarot can give us on some extra advice or wisdom. Okay, so tarot, give us some extra strength, wisdom, something positive to help those that need it to hear it, what they can do to make themselves stronger, to be able to walk away without letting themselves being pulled back down a path that is not good for them. What further information can you give us that will help whoever needs to hear this message? Okay, so let me see what we got on the bottom. Oh, raising consciousness. Guys, so much soul growth is going on right now in the community, in people that are wanting better than what they've had before, that are wanting to be closer to spirituality, that are wanting to listen to messages from the divine. Okay, so that's what we have on the bottom. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Mind you, this is just the higher court cards, guys. I mean, the higher arcana. So let's see what else they're going to give us here. I saw that while I was shuffling. The Hermit. Relying on your own wisdom, relying on lighting your own path, going within. So maybe some of us are going to be called to do more deep. Matter of fact, I started a new meditation practice myself today. Listening to Star Healing with Jerry, I think his name is. And they've got a 7-day challenge, meditation challenge on there that I've decided to take. So every morning I'm going to be doing a new one of his meditations. I did one today and it was really awesome. So check out Star Magic, guys, on YouTube. Jerry's, I would call him a faith healer, but he talks a lot about, like some of these other people that feel like they're in touch with galactic councils. And I've never talked to anyone that says that they're part of a galactic council, that they're talking, like Dolores Candy used to talk about ETs and stuff. And I've never had an encounter with one, but I'm not one of those who's ever going to say that, because that stuff really interests me. So I'm not ever going to say that there haven't been strange things out there. Actually, recently, guys, I drove up a road up here that goes up into the mountains where, because I like to explore, sometimes I go driving, and I went up a road, and when I got to where it said that there's no snow removal past that, that's where I turned around to come back. And coming back, I looked off to the left, and guys, I swear to you, I saw a Sasquatch. I saw what looked like, because it looked like a bear. It was standing on a hill, but it had long arms. You know, bears don't have. It didn't look like a bear. It was human-shaped. And it was black, long, black, scraggly hair. And it was standing on a hill watching me as I drove by. Guys, I lit the heck out of there because this is only like about 5 miles away from where I'm at right now. All right, so let me pull another card. We're going to pull one more. Oh, there we go. Guys, there's the full card. So that is the starting of a new journey. That is starting of a new journey. And that's kind of also what the strength right here talks about, is starting off on a new journey as well, of letting go of people, places, and things. All of this is about letting go and going forward. So having the full card, I think some of you are going to take that advice. So, and someone's knocking at my door. Hang on a minute. So that's what I got for y'all. And this is for whoever needs this message. Listen to your instincts, guys. All right, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, and share, guys.